Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me this morning. And what in the cocaine honor hell is going on in these YouTube streets? So, did you guys catch that red herring that was thrown up in the air? We're not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm not going. Okay. Thank you guys for coming in. Shy Girl Complex, Pastor Stephen McNeil, Nova, Quantity TV, Shakira Chicago, Kind to Me, Leon Happy, Vibrant Love, Connie, what's going on? Hood Scriptures, what's going on? Now, Very Carey, thank you for being here, my mod. Angie, thank you for being here. Spicy Dicey, thank you for being here. So let's get into this foolishness that was presented before the YouTube people on yesterday. So I'm pretty sure you guys all Church Mouse, how you doing? Shy Girl Complex, did I speak? Okay, so I'm pretty sure that you guys saw what was presented on Pizarro's channel yesterday. And I think that the best thing that came from that foolishness on Pizarro's panel that was presented to the people about this, hey DD Love, I think the best thing that was presented was the old school beef argument that was had between Sean Bradley and Deanna Irving. Okay, for no, we did. I did my video on yesterday, and I let people judge from them for themselves what was going on in Miami. You guys took a gander at it, and if you haven't seen my video from yesterday, please take a look. Now, I'm sorry, yeah, yesterday morning. So then last night, now here comes somebody in Brianna's chat that has to drag Deanna. She has to drag Deanna. You have to drag Deanna for what exactly? And Pizarro sets up this whole cockamamie live to let this chick who has to drag Deanna, and she comes up here with some incomplete babble about what Deanna's husband has other kids by other people, and she's mad, and Deanna came at April and she's mad about it, and all of this incohesive type of talking about absolutely nothing. And then what she did was she wanted to show a message. I mean, she came in popping like, oh yeah, I'm about to do this. I am about to do this. Y'all ready? Ooh, get ready for your screenshots. Yeah, cause it's about to go down. And did absolutely nothing. Took about 45 minutes for her to figure out that her mic wasn't working right. And then she decides, well, let me just zoom in on this message I got. Well, she zooms in on a message. She came to pop Deanna. And I found it strange she came to pop Deanna, but she zoomed in on a message that Deanna had sent April. Okay. It was about Tatiana busted down, saying something about somebody bringing up Josh, and something that happened like over a year ago, which was Shelly allegedly having chopped up a recording. And April presented to Deanna and like, no, that's not what happened. Shelly chopped and screwed that recording, and that's not how the conversation went. And then, so this happened quite a while ago, and people were on site about you didn't give Deanna that pressure. This happened several months ago. You didn't give Deanna that pressure, and why did you let Deanna talk to you like that? But Deanna absolutely told April, you know, Deanna came at April. I'm not going to quote exactly what Deanna said, but Deanna came at April about this phone conversation that she heard, and April had nothing to say. April took the position that she has been taking these past few days, and Deanna cursed her out and blocked her from the chat and threw her out. So now all of a sudden last night, this woman has a problem that Deanna talks shit about April. Well, if that is the problem, hmm, if that is the actual problem, how come this chick didn't come at Deanna when Deanna cursed April out and threw her off of her channel? But just so coincidentally, this chick comes out yesterday after Deanna spoke on that fuck shit that she saw in Miami. Did she lie? Did she tell any lies about what she saw in Miami? And now all of a sudden, some bitch want to come out and talk about what Josh got and how Deanna is treating April. Are we seeing the script, the play? And then they sitting up here like some Miami mob gangster, and then who's plopped up on the panel don't have a word to say out of their slanted, crooked ass lips. But Fredo, the motherfucking retard of the crime family, is sitting up there, not a word to say, but sitting up there to make sure that if April says something off script, that she's gonna interject with her lies. And we know people are just allowed to lie, lie, lie. No hard questions are ever asked of the bullshit that is being presented. This was such a bullshit script. Now, the lady said she hadn't talked to April in over a year. But then all of a sudden, um, April knows that the lady is coming on the panel last night to talk about something with Deanna. And then April knows this enough to even call Deanna and tell her to be in the live. Well, what I don't get is, if April hadn't talked to this lady in over a year, how was it that last night April knew to call Deanna because this lady was going to be doing some presentation and had something to say about Deanna last night? So, can anybody answer me this? Can anybody answer me this? Uh, is it me, or am I wrong? I need some help here. Okay, let's see what you guys have to say in the comments, because I am like, I cannot believe deflection, absolute deflection, a play. Yes, indeed, a absolute play. Now, anybody is what if anybody want to hit the link and talk about it, you're more than welcome. Hey, love chicken, this was fake and April set it up. Exactly. That is what I got from this. This was so much bullshit that I am insulted. I am really insulted. Don't I Oh my god. That shit was laughable. I have no questions. I have no questions of anybody who is sitting up here putting out this bullshit. What do I need to ask these motherfuckers anything for? When I know all they are capable of is putting out bullshit. Like, leave the shit alone. Call it what it is. Lay down on the sword. Go sit your ass down somewhere. The fuck out of my face. Ugh, this shit is crazy. And then you have Fredo. Oh, and remember I spoke about how if you are bringing somebody, some weed, you know, and you say that you use your nieces and nephews' medical card to get the weed, you're still not supposed to have the weed. Okay, so we can mute that point right now, because big half lip Fredo came out yesterday and was just this weed. Oh, I'm finishing this weed that April bought me. Oh, this sweet weed, this street weed is so much better than the pharmacy weed. It's so much better than the pharmacy weed. So, April, what you said was that your niece and nephew had a medical marijuana card, and that's how you were able to obtain some weed for this hike that you went over and visited. But then she turned right around yesterday and spoke on this weed you gave her again and said that it was street weed. So much for that one as well. I mean, I am just flabbergasted at the point of lying and how we're supposed to be played for fools by people who can't go through life without coping drugs, without drugs to help them cope and soothe their fucking inner demons instead of working on themselves to fucking improve their lives. But I digress. That's everybody don't use weed for that. But surely these motherfuckers obviously need a pacifier to get through life. I mean, it was deplorable. Hey Bia, how you doing? Hey Lisa. Um D D Love, how you doing? Okay. Brick Girl Haley, what's going on? Let me see what you guys have to say about this. Hey, ain't none you Bennett. I think okay, that's Rose. All right. So do you guys have hey Miss Gerald? I mean yeah, that shit was crazy. Hey Kiva. Kwani, can you hit the link? Let's let's talk about this, Kwani. You got time or you at work? Kwani may be at work. Hey figure eight. Hey reviews of you. Yeah, I just thought that was like really crazy. I'm like really insulted and disgusted about this. I just want to know how the lady has April number after not talking to her for over a year. April said she no longer has the same number. And yes, they did this whole production of, oh, put your number in the back. Can I get your number? Can you put your number in the back? Well, that was before April came with the well, she ain't had my number and I ain't talked to her in over a year. Okay, Kwani's in the back. You ain't talked to her in over a year. How you calling Deanna and telling her she gonna be on? Let me put my banner up right quick because you guys know I have to put my banners up to make sure that it's Kwani. Hey Kwani, is
It's
this you?
me. Yes, it's me.
Kwani. Girl, did you see that ridiculousness? I swear.
Of course I did. It was so bad. The acting was so bad, I had to leave the room and go make my own video.
Girl.
They don't, the more they help, the more that they're trying to help April, the worse it becomes. And what is this menopause bull crap all about?
It's
Who came up with that
exactly
story?
that. It's bull crap. It's bull crap. Now I know that people do have different things, different symptoms. One woman may have a different symptom than another woman. But
It don't make you lie. Come on,
mhm,
menopause don't make you be a
yeah,
liar.
it don't make you lie. It don't make you lie. And I don't think some of these extracurricular drugs are anything to settle the problems that are brought on by the pause of the men. And what's
Right.
the pause?
Crazy as hell. It's foolishness. But who came up with that story? Oh, the reason why she's going through what she's going through, the reason why April's behaving the way she's behaving is due to menopause. Excuse me? No. You telling me your mother has acted this way before? Are you telling some of us that that's going through it? Are we behaving in that manner? No. Have you seen any of your aunts and your cousins that are that age, that are menopausal, doing the same mess that April's doing? No. No, April has character flaws. That's what this is. No, the chickens have come home to roost is what's going on. And I know April was kicking her own ass. You took your butt as the welcoming committee for Ness and also this heat. And then look what's going on. Ness over there telling everybody about you didn't bought drugs to them. I thought marijuana was legal in Florida until Jay Wilson said no, it's not.
No, it's not.
Well, see, I thought it was.
And then
The way they smoking it, I thought it was. Why are they on YouTube advertising it then if they all live in Florida?
And then she tried to say that, oh, well, my niece and nephew has a medical marijuana card, so that's how I was able to bring it.
That is still a crime, but she's still committing a crime.
Exactly.
The medical marijuana is for the person who needs it. It's not for them to start giving it out or selling it to others.
for the person who has the card. So therefore,
Exactly.
you're admitting you're facilitating someone without a card to get it. So that's what you did. So you tried to make it seem like everything. Oh, it's okay. But then on top of it, Ness turned right around last night and said, "Ooh, this street weed is better than what you
I
get
heard it.
from the
Mm-hmm.
farm."
I heard
Like,
that.
now is she doing this shit on purpose to keep throwing April under this bus to keep the
Yeah.
heat off of her? Because like if you watch my video, you saw April motion toward whatever it was on that table, like you want some too, and that's sitting up there popping her lip, nodding her head, yeah, just like a little old fiend that she is. I'm just
Yeah.
like, ugh.
I saw that.
And
And
meanwhile,
that was
her
she was not rolling the blunt. Who puts their face on the table? Like I said to
exactly.
Jay Wilson, Jay Wilson, she wasn't doing drugs. She was doing something. What was she sniffing off the table? What was she sniffing off that table, Jay Wilson?
I
She
am
wasn't
so
sniffing her marijuana off no damn table. You
I
know, no, she didn't take her hand up. She didn't. Once she sniffed and raised up, there was nothing in her hands. You didn't see her
exactly.
rolling anything.
You didn't see her. You when you put if she okay, they said, oh, she was rolling a blunt, and I
No, she
even made
wasn't.
that mistake. I even made that mistake, and I was like, what? She was supposed to be licking the paper, I guess. But I have a table that the whole table lifts up to a height. The coffee table it lifts up,
Mm.
so my computer is like right at my chest, and then I'm like, I can see her, but not like no, because the table is further down. But after she did that motion where she put her head down, if she was rolling a blunt, she didn't pick up a blunt. She wasn't finishing closing a blunt. She didn't have
What did
anything
she
in her
do?
hand. Exactly like you
What
said.
she did was
Closed
when
her
she
head
raised her head back up from that table, she put one hand over her nose.
and
If
yeah,
you look at what she does with that hand. She only does nothing in her hands. There is nothing in her hands once she raised up from that table.
it's so okay. So now this thing with this chick, she almost drove me insane because you can tell she didn't even know what she was supposed to say yesterday. She didn't even have it together what she was supposed to say. See, somebody
Mm-mm.
in they half cracked mind devised a plan like, oh, we gonna get you to go up there, and here you got a dumb bitch willing to go up there and throw herself on, over the sword for April and hanging lip. So she comes up there, she don't even know. Hold on,
Child.
look at this. You haven't seen that?
Young MIA, hell no.
Oh, okay.
I
So
don't even get along with uppity. Man,
now,
uppity don't like me and I don't like uppity. I ain't make uppity do nothing.
now she didn't know. She didn't even know
Child.
what the story she was supposed to be telling was. And I'm trying to tell this story, but y'all keep give as soon as they give her a chance, she just pontificating about how nobody is letting her talk and keep on repeating that, and I keep getting interrupted, and I need to come back for a part two and a private interview, and if people have questions, I will. Well, bitch, didn't you say that was the problem, that people were interrupting you, bitch? That you can't even keep your motherfucking thoughts to get the story out this time? Oh, and I can come back later. Hey, Jessica B, good to see you, girl. I was like, oh my god.
Hi, Jessica B.
If I had some motherfucking steel chopsticks, I think I would have shoved them up my nose. Thank God I don't know how to use chopsticks. That was a mess. And then she wanted to talk about Josh. And then when she got another opportunity to talk, then she was talking about a bitch who had allegedly had weight loss surgery. Who I don't even know who this is. I thought, wait a minute. I thought the big reveal was about something that was put out about Josh. The bitch was like dog shit all
It's
over.
crazy.
Oh my
That
god,
mess is crazy. And
crazy.
I'm saying to myself, why is she up there talking about something that took place last year? Wait a minute, what?
Mm-hmm.
And throwing Deanna in it. What you did was add another layer tacked onto April being persecuted. which she deserves. It just showed that April is a backbiting bitch. It shows us that April cannot be trusted. That's why I was kind of confused and thrown back when James said, "Why didn't you call me?" And I said to myself, "I know good and doing well, James, you're not behind those things talking to no April. You must not know how April gets down. You don't know how April get down?
Well,
April has always been this way.
I'm
April has always been this way. You send her some information and she turn around. She's supposed to keep the information for herself and she passing on to other people. April has always done this. This ain't nothing new.
And we don't have to question that because we saw it. We saw it for ourselves. See, Deanna sent her that, and then she sent it on. Well, I just sent it on to her, and she had absolutely no reason why you sent that message on. She couldn't even think of a lie that sounded good enough why she sent it to that shit. That shit was ridiculous.
And then stood up there on that panel and steady lying. I did never say nothing about Josh. And Deanna said, "You did say something. You did say that. You was over there with Shelly said it. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I never said that." What are you talking about, Deanna? I never said that. So Deanna, you telling Deanna that she can hear.
Hold on. She goes, that video wasn't chopped and screwed. And Deanna was like, "Bitch, April, you already said we already went over this. That video was chopped and screwed. And you said you was gonna go to Shelly and have her apologize for doing that shit to the video." I was like, "Oh, look at God, look at God." I was like,
all the lies. All those damn lies up there. Chill. She just need to bow out and shut up. Stay off these panels, girl, and shut up. Take your punishment like a woman. What happened to this on-site April? Everything is on-site. Suck my dog thing, penis, and I pull my penis to the side and piss on you. What happened to all of that?
Child.
Now she over there. Oh, it's me. Now she playing victim. Now she a victim now. Girl, get out of here. Do not play victim when you just started all this madness. So all this drama, now she the victim. Why is everybody always picking on me?
Now how is she letting these young, inexperienced in life, don't know how to live on their own without begging people, strangers, for their living expenses, bitches, get her fucked up in the game like this?
I don't know. That's what I said. I thought she was seasoned. I guess not. I'm really appalled at her. I thought that she been on this YouTube streets too damn long to be this stupid. Too damn long to be this naive and gullible. Or maybe she's always been dumb and we just overlooked. You know what I mean? Maybe it was us putting her on the pedestal.
And I am not trying to come hard at her, but it's just like, no, I'm just saying what is obvious, April. This shit is so fucking obvious. And why you clowning yourself? I'm not clowning you. You clowning yourself.
I said that too. She digging her own self in the ditch. Well, I said, girl, this is mess.
Behind some bitches who talked about you like like you had a tail, and you still up here. Oh, when the questions get hard, I've been going through this stuff. What 50-something-year-old got to come up on YouTube to say they was on a period to excuse some silly ass?
It's crazy.
I'm like, why? When the screen Zara went off, and I was like, well, why do I know that April had her period yesterday? Why is it pertinent to this conversation that she had a period? Hold on 1 second. I have someone in the back corner.
Okay.
Let me see who this is. Oh, hold on. Yeah, you better stay off that stuff. You can get your belly back like me. Y'all better quit smoking that stuff. Y'all doing that stuff. Hey, Miss Cruiser, how are you?
Why you gonna do that to me? Hey, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Cruiser.
Oh my God. Listen, first off, I'm going to take the blame for that menopause stuff because I thought about it last night. Well, actually, somebody brought it to my attention. They say this mess is your fault, Cruiser. They said you remember when you first started lashing out at people, and then you would come back a couple of days later and say my menopause got me mean now. Menopause got. So I'm gonna take the blame for this menopause blaming thing.
Yeah, but menopause can make you mean
Menopause will
because
make
it's
you cuss
emotion.
a hoe out.
Yeah, it will.
Okay.
It will cause you to. It'll make you cry too, but it won't make you sit up on.
No.
It won't make you go through life lying and backbiting people.
Yeah. It's made me feel sorry for myself, but not to the point where I'm letting somebody walk on me. Yeah.
Exactly.
But it treats people different. But no, we're not gonna put this on menopause. Other thing is, I want to offer some. Oh, let me say this real quick. Uh, April, you came out real strong. That voice got real strong when it came to Bambi. Then you went back to that selective hearing, whining stuff. You kind of missed it. You was like wanting to cuss Bambi out, but then you went back. I didn't know she said that. It's like, girl, be one or the other. Be one or the other. But April, let me give you some advice. The more you sit out here and act like a victim, the more you sit out here and act weak and whine, the more people they're going to come out on you. You want to stop
Very
all this
true.
from happening to you? Start cussing folk out one by one, whether you right, whether you wrong. Tell them, yeah, hell yeah, I said it. I said about you, your mama, and your grandma too. Now what? Because, girl, I don't see this going well for you. Either don't say nothing at all and stay in the bed and cover your head, or come out here swinging, whether you right or wrong, because you exposed, you caught, period. But
Exactly.
come out here and ask these people what they going to do about it.
Mm-hmm.
So this ain't working for you. You going to keep on being the victim. You're going to keep on being the victim as long as you keep doing that. What did somebody say something about a menstrual and menopause?
Yeah, you do. Early on in your menopause cycle, you do get irregular periods. So you may like go months without a period and
Mm-hmm.
going through menopause, and then have a period out of the blue. So
Yeah.
yeah, you may.
Yeah, you'll think it's over, and then that hoe will show up. Be like, what do you want? You want?
And I've read that some women the menopause cycle takes to 10 to 12 years.
Yeah.
They're in menopause for that long. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people don't know a lot of things about menopause, but I know that I've never read any case study where menopause have you out here lying like this.
No,
No, it don't.
no,
That's a
no.
character flaw. That menopause does not change your character. That's a character flaw of lying and manipulation,
Mm-hmm.
manipulating people. So she was going through menopause when she decided to snake Deanna. Deanna sent her an email, a text message or whatever. She sent her. Okay, so menopause made her send it to that lady. Really?
And that was years ago. That happened years ago.
Exactly, but
That
still,
wasn't
you
nothing
telling me
recent.
menopause made her do that?
And
If you send me a secret, I'm supposed to keep it. So if Cruiser send me a secret, supposed to be between she and I, a conversation between she and I,
Mm-hmm.
and I decide to send it to Ronnie Q. So I'm gonna come here, and when I get busted, and I'm gonna come on YouTube and say, menopause made me do it. I was menopausal.
Because she
Let's
never
get
did
real.
answer. Because not only did she send it she screenshot it and sent it
Sure
to her.
did.
right.
Sure did.
So Miss
So
Cruiser,
menopause made her do that.
now Miss Cruiser, do you have any thoughts on why we even had this big flat expose that was presented yesterday? Do you think
That
that
girl
was a
was
red
so
herring?
confusing that at one point I said, okay, she was mad at Deanna. She wanted to cuss Deanna out, and she had to come up with an excuse. So she growled hold to April and said, well, I'm gonna use this as an excuse. It seems like all of her issues with Deanna was just based on I don't like you because you went off on April because April did this or that. I'm like, somebody got up there and said, if you wanted to cuss Deanna out, why didn't you just get up here and cuss Deanna out? Why you had needed to use an excuse? Because everything that she had, I think in her mind, she thought that what she had was going to be like, pow, I popped her. But
Mm-hmm.
it was like, we don't. Girl, we don't care about that. Everything she was coming out with, we were like, we don't care.
Yeah,
That
but who
was so
she
old.
popped?
We
She
don't
didn't pop.
care.
Yeah, but she didn't pop Deanna. She popped
She popped,
April.
she popped April, and I wanted them to ask her so bad last night. Do you understand? You know how you look at somebody when you're talking to them and say, "Do you understand that you just made it bad for
For
April?"
April.
And
Right.
you and April just got cussed out. And did you think? And if you was trying to help April, did you at any point think in your mind that Deanna's that person that ain't gonna give a shit? What you can come out here and say Deanna ran over somebody with her car, and if Deanna did it, she'll say, "Hell yeah, I ran over
Yeah,
with
I
my
did.
car, and I take that bitch and run over
Exactly.
again."
You
Exactly.
goddamn right. What you gonna do about it? Yeah,
You
but
folks like,
Exactly.
oh my
what you
god.
thought you was doing? It's like, you know,
Wow.
so that's why I don't think April was involved because ain't no way April would have had enough sense not to pull Deanna out here.
No, I think I disagree with that. I wholeheartedly because April admitted she was involved because she admitted that she knew the girl was going on Pizarro's to have this conversation about Deanna, and she even said that she told Deanna to come over to Pizarro's. April knew. April
But
knew.
I'm, but I'm gonna tell you what, when she first got herself up on there, see, at night, usually I don't come on a lot. So I wanted her to hurry up and get to it. When she said Deanna's name, when she came on there and she was heeing and hawing and trying to get her little device ready and everything, and she said Deanna, and I turned my sound up. I said, "Oh, Deanna." I said, "Go on, get to it, girl." I was thinking in my mind, "Go on, get to it, because I can't wait for Deanna to come over here and cuss your ass out." And I'm gonna be here with my nosy ass for whatever it is you got to say about Deanna, because I'm messy as hell. But I'm gonna
Mm.
also be over here with Deanna, get your ass here. And it just took us so long. I was so aggravated with it. Then I started offering to pay people to just cuss out because I ain't feel like it.
Well, you didn't have to pay. I was so glad Deanna came up there. And why she talking all over me? See, she don't want me to get it out. She had been up there a good 45 minutes to an hour and had not said not one thing that meant anything for her to request a whole show to tell Deanna off. Nothing. Oh, my mic is bad. Oh, wait a minute. Can y'all hear me? And I'm like, is she putting covers over this mic every time she's supposed to be telling the story on purpose or something? Because it was like weird, like certain like in between stuff you can hear her clearly, and then when she gets the floor, then all of a sudden the mic gone out, you can't hear her. It was just like I couldn't
Something
believe.
else was odd too. I noticed something else. We never saw her skin complexion. Did y'all notice that? She kept the way she kind of set up, she kept using that pen. It was kind of weird the way she was moving stuff too. Why she wouldn't let us see who she was? Why we couldn't see her hands? Y'all notice that too? I
Oh,
did.
Dunn say she know who she is. That's what Dunn said, but Dunn disappeared.
That was odd to me too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Why we can't see her hands? She was using that pen thing.
I
That was
needed
pretty odd
Dunn to
too.
come out and say, whenever. It didn't happen.
But Dunn know who that is?
Yeah,
Dunn usually want to be in everything, want to be heard with all her whenevers. But Dunn got up there and said, I know, I just wanted to talk to her before she do this. And then Dunn disappeared.
yeah, Jay Dunn totally disappeared. I was waiting on Jay
Really?
Dunn to pop back up. Yeah, Jay Dunn
Mm.
came up and said she knew her. I know her, you know me, don't you? And then the lady didn't even answer Jay Dunn about knowing her. Did you notice that as well?
See, I missed that part. I didn't see that part. I missed it. Really?
The lady didn't like commit
Well,
to
she
knowing
would probably know her
Jay
because
Dunn.
Jay Dunn and April are cool. See, Jay Dunn and April are cool, right? So maybe that's why
Right.
she knows.
But why did Jay Dunn want to talk to her before she started?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And the one time we really want to hear from old Dunn, she disappeared. Because it's like,
Exactly.
okay, when she started heeing and hawing and couldn't get the story together, Dunn, come on and help her out. Do something. Who is this chick? She gone.
Now, very curious seeing somebody knew she was slow and sent her to do the dirty work. It was just like she got totally stuck. Like, I don't know what to say in this script. When she was like, it's a part two, and I'll come back, and Brianna was like, oh, just say it, say it right now, say it, and she could not. she could not utter one sentence when giving like full reign to say whatever it was she wanted to say about this alleged part two of the story. Now we had went from Josh to some other chick having weight loss surgery was the big scandal. And at first I thought she was going to say Deanna had weight loss surgery. Now come to find out she talking about somebody else. I think that this I don't even know if she was slow, but I just definitely know I feel that it was a play to move the conversation off of what the conversation was
Yeah.
earlier that day. That's
From
my
your video, from them 2 lines.
yeah. I that's just my opinion of it on it, and I'm still
Allegedly. So I don't be trying to get
It
sued.
didn't
I'm
work.
close to retirement.
Well, it didn't work. Sorry, come again. Erase
Allegedly.
that out, April, because that didn't work. Come again. Nope, that didn't work. It made it worse for you, April. Now the
and
ones who didn't know you was
yeah.
a backbiter, they found out last night that you were a backbiter.
And see, what about Ness being on the panel all that time and being silent? See, that was if
Mm-hmm.
April went off script. They wow, April, wow, I can't believe you, wow. That's what, just in case somebody went off that weak script that they had, she can be in there to deflect again. This is nothing but a whole bunch of smoke mirrors deflections to make grown, intelligent people believe that they didn't see what their own eyes said that they saw.
Mm-hmm.
But
Say
once again, as it happens in the beef sector,
Yes.
as a result of this
Yes.
crazy lady, we got Deanna and Sean.
Yes.
It was a few laughs and kikis and entertainment that came out of the whole mess. She annoyed the heck out of me, just to no end. But it was a few kikis came out of the whole mess. But did y'all notice how she kept dropping, just randomly name dropping?
And I didn't even know most
I
of
didn't even
these.
know that. Mm-mm.
Yeah, she dropped what's the guy name that lives in Atlanta? Deanna's friend. Oh my goodness, why I can't think of his name this morning?
Food
I'm
junkie?
blaming that on menopause.
Food junkie. Food
Huh?
junkie. Yes.
Food junkie. She was dropping food junkie. She just started kind of dropping names, saying in this chat or that chat. She just randomly dropped names of people who didn't have anything to do with it. Just like with Tatiana bust them down. It's like, okay, Tatiana was on her wall talking about, I ain't do nothing. What? She just dropping names. But listen, I'm y'all gonna have to stop blaming things that I enjoy on these reasons for all this foolishness. Well, no, I don't enjoy menopause, but
I was just going
it
to
was
say you
something else
enjoy
somebody said in the
menopause.
chat. Huh?
I was just about to say you enjoy
No,
menopause.
but things that I go
That's
through. But
only
somebody said something
right.
in the chat that made me want to say that, but I'm gonna have to go back and see what it was. I'm blaming menopause on my memory.
Mhm. Well, I really enjoyed. I got my all in that argument with Deanna and Sean. Oh man, Deanna like literally ran Sean off the panel. I was like, how is this going to end? And Sean,
I didn't even. What was the reason for them arguing? I didn't even understand that argument. Why did they start arguing?
it started arguing because April was saying that Deanna had came up and she said, "Yeah, I said it. I'm something to the effect like I'm done with your ass, and I'll say it again. I'm done with you." And then Deanna stepped down, and Sean was like, "Well, April, you're gonna have to stop this stuff. Well, talking about I love you, I love you." And that woman came up here and said that she done with your ass. So you're gonna have to stop it with this I love you stuff. And then Deanna popped back up there and she was like, "What the fuck you got a problem with somebody loving me?" What? Then it was on and cracking.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
okay.
on from there.
Yeah, that's where it came from.
Oh, okay. Wow. Child, wait a minute.
Brianna wants to know from you, Kwani, what do you think is really going on?
Is in reference to what? What part? What do I think is really going on? What's going on is that chickens have come home to roost on April. April got fucked up in the game. What happened was April went to become the welcoming committee of Nest No Mess in this heat. She got too comfortable. She got too laxed. She began running off her goddamn mouth with Ness and also with this heat. James found out about it, and that's when he made his video. It started from that. She had no bitch. If she gonna get him some paraphernalia, she should have dropped the paraphernalia off. I wouldn't have got drunk and high with them. You don't know them ladies, and you know good and damn well you are stuck between a rock and a hard place. You know that you cool with James. You know that you cool with J Dunn. Why would you even go over there and hang out with them people? And you know good and damn well Ness, no mess can't hold water. You watch her behavior here on YouTube. Now, April fucked herself up. I'm not saying she shouldn't have went over there and hung out with them. It's just some shit you don't do around people.
You know,
especially when you know that you're in close quarters. You know you like them. You also know you like James. You also know you like J Dunn. If you're gonna hang out with people, hang out with them and get the fuck up out of there. I wouldn't have been over there getting high and drink with them motherfuckers. Are you crazy?
Now somebody.
Now you over here look like a goddamn crackhead on YouTube now.
Now somebody's saying that Sean came up there to tell April to fight. Fight what? What was the fight? There was no fight.
I guess to argue back. I guess to argue back with Deanna, I guess, because Deanna said she no longer like her anymore.
Well, Sean said, he said, stop all these preambles. I love such and such. And before you just say it, you know, just all of this. I don't know. I get what Sean was saying.
It was a lot of direct questions that were asked of April, and April would start with that and then continue on this line, you know, I don't, and never answer the question.
All that darn whining and selective hearing. She'll never hear anything but what she want to hear.
Yeah, but remember, she was always suck my dog penis, and I'm on site. I know people said to me,
we got a little bit of that when Bambi came out.
Yeah, but like I said, people have said to me, well, Kwani, she didn't name herself on site. Sean gave her that name. Yeah, but she accepted the name. Yeah. If you're going to accept that name, stand in it. Why won't she stand in the shit she doing? Why won't she stand in it?
Kwani, 1 second. Now, this is what I want to ask you guys. What is going on between April and Bambi? Because she sure didn't have that problem coming out on Bambi. What is the story behind them?
Is this the Bambi that was dating Jada?
Right. Yeah. That's the one who she went off.
And they confirmed in the chat, the moderators confirmed that was hers. So she said that she sent her something. She kept saying, did you send me? She said you were sending me stuff and didn't even know it was me. So I don't know.
Bambi got on the panel too?
No, she was in the chat.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
I watched the replay. I didn't watch it while I was live.
April started talking shit a little bit, and I was like, okay, this finna turn around. Mm-hmm. So now who was sending who shit? Who was saying that?
She said in the chat, she said, you were sending me stuff and you didn't even know it was me. And what she was saying, I really didn't know. Maybe somebody else in your chat can say what she was talking about, but we didn't know what she was talking about. Everybody was like, get up on the panel, get up on the panel. I even said at one point, hey, you know, get that girl off of there. Get Bambi. Once I said, moderators, is that really her? They said, yeah. I said, get that girl off of there and get Bambi up there. We want to hear what she's talking about.
Bambi said April has sent her things also, such as mess, I'm assuming.
I guess I sent her some emails and messages. Information.
Also said April tried to dox her.
Oh, really?
Brianna. So she was using the name. So Bambi was using the name Cyber Vixen, and she didn't. And April didn't know Cyber Vixen was Bambi and was sending her stuff.
April.
Now, hold on. Deanna's in the back. Let me make sure it's her.
Okay, I'm gonna slide down so I can hear.
Okay, enjoy your day.
Y'all have a good day.
All right. Thank you.
You do the same.
I appreciate you. Come on, Deanna. Hey, Deanna.
What's up, Ronnie Q?
What's going on, girl?
I was just coming up here to tell y'all what Bambi was putting in the chat was On-Site has sent her some messages not knowing she was sending it to Bambi about someone else. Mm-hmm. Bambi ain't never said what it was, but it was like she unintentionally sent it to Bambi. Probably was supposed to be sending it to somebody else. So that's what I got out of it.
And That was some further what we saw that she had did with the message that you sent to her. She sent it on off to somebody else.
But my thing was, I sent the message to the person that formulated this whole congregation of bullshit. I was talking to the person who came
Tatiana
up with the
or
lie. I wasn't
who
talking
came
to
up?
nobody else. I was talking to April about some shit that somebody said and posted about what she put out there. It went, she trying to make, oh, you talk about April face. I said everything I wanted to say to April. To April
Okay.
face. I don't even know why you feeling so comfortable to come out here and want to pump yourself up because the only thing in the end is gonna get both of you motherfuckers cussed the fuck out.
I'm with you
What
because I
I
just
think
think
is
bullshit.
April called herself was mad at me. Me and April had quite a few arguments behind the scenes. Okay. April was mad at me. Go back and tell this little girl whatever was going on. This little girl getting her feelings, but when you telling somebody something, you got people that's gonna tell you half-ass stories. So if I
What
want
they
you to
want
feel
to.
sorry for me and be on my side, I'm gonna tell you what
Hmm.
this bitch did to me, right?
Right.
I
Right.
ain't gonna tell you that me and this bitch didn't had it out. We didn't have a conversation about it, this, that, and the other. Because if I'm supposed to be your quote unquote friend, as that was so loosely thrown around yesterday. Okay, if I'm supposed to be your quote unquote friend, you would have came out here and squashed this whole bullshit. Like I said, I didn't even get mad at April when the first shit first went down because I was like, motherfucker's a habitual liar. I always said that. I said that April, no, she was lying when she said shit. She didn't even fucking knew me then. Okay. And after we had the conversation, now what took a turn is when she brought it up on herself to tell me that her and S. Hutchinson was back friends. Not I didn't have a problem with that. But what I did have a problem with when you further went to say whether I know this is real or not, when you further went to explain to me that S. Hutchinson was willing to get on live and tell everybody that she lied on you, you told her not to do it. That's a motherfucking problem. And Sean, for your faggot ass talking about somebody holding something for years, bitch, I've been holding a husband for years. Get you one, bitch. That's the shit that you need to be focusing on. You see what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
and
You jealous
I
of
can
me.
I can see why you were mad because if somebody came out here and lied on me and they tell my friend that well, I'll go out there and clear her name, and my friend say, no, don't even worry about it, don't do it. I
What
would be
that
livid.
tell you? What that
I would be
tell
Right.
you?
livid. Hmm.
Okay. And so Love and Kim, oh, but why you still have April as a mod? I played the same motherfucking games April played, and y'all say this was a YouTube game. Oh, obviously motherfuckers don't know it then. Why y'all want to question me? And why I want to question her about being mad and loving me? And the same shit that's just motherfucking did telling folks you bringing dope up there to her. I ain't did half of that shit.
Hmm.
That's right.
Did you hear what I said? First, she said that she got it because her niece and nephew had a medical marijuana card, and that's
What?
why she was able to bring her the weed.
Girl, I'm not finna play these games. I'm not.
Well,
I'm
hold
tired of
on.
playing naive. I'm
Wait a
tired of
minute,
playing
hold on,
naive. The first off,
hold on.
and then that's what she was saying too. The little girl, Love and Care, was talking about something. She was in James' chat. No, no, no. You got mad because I put in James' chat that they wasn't in no hotel that looked like you could smoke no marijuana. Bitch, you what?
But but hold on. And then Ness came out later on last night and said, "Oh, this street. Ooh, I'm finishing up this weed that April bought me. Boy, this street weed is better than that stuff you can get in the pharmacy." So Ness is still clowning her and putting out
Yeah,
the
yeah.
real.
You
You
seen
know
her
what I'm
put up the
saying?
video on her birthday last year, talking about so she can't walk, huh?
Uh huh.
Baby,
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-mm.
That's who put that resurfaced that video. Ness,
man,
like,
honey.
like, but she
Hmm.
ain't got Ness got problems. She got trust issues, bitch. You should have some trust issues concerning Ness. The fuck going on here? You
Babe, I just
grown
want
woman.
to.
But that's what I said. If
I
she claiming that Ness got issues with trust, why would she trust her drugs? Why would
You
she
don't
trust her to
trust
be in a
that
hotel with her?
Because
child.
we talking about dope things. I'm not finna be sitting up here ignoring the motherfucking obvious. I'm not gonna sit up here and keep on doing this, talking around in circles, baby. Because wasn't no
Not at all.
motherfucking dope. Everybody saying that it was cocaine.
Right.
It is what it is. And honey, if you're grown at one, baby, you're grown. You do what the fuck you do. You might as well come on out here and say it, because motherfucker got your ass looking half cocked any goddamn way.
So,
Very
and
true.
now wait, this is Carly Q had a good question. Now, okay, remember I came up there and I asked you, did April contact you? Because prior to that, that chick said she and April hadn't spoken for over a year. And she actually asked April could she get her number again. And April did this whole production of writing her phone number for the girl in the back chat. But if this is my thing, you said April contacted you to let you know that this chick was going live. So how did April know that this chick was going live about
Now,
to
when
even contact you?
from what I saw, this is just what I saw. I was already in the live before April got up there. Then I seen April get up there because she was acting like she having all these complications. April got up there on the chat on the live and was asking her a few times, "What you doing? What you doing?" Then she texted me and said, "Get over to Pizarro, love and care up here. I don't know what she doing." Mm-hmm.
But April was there and made herself there. Now, Love and Care, you do know, hit Pizarro up on the previous live. Bree and Pizarro's live ran back to back.
Which
Bree
I'm
didn't.
sure April was in the damn bushes of and
Right.
saying as well.
And,
But like I
and
said, just because
this
I
is
don't say everything and address it, I would be crazy as these motherfuckers is that's doing this crazy shit. But I see everything. Just because I don't feel like I'm gonna have to cuss this bitch out right now, or I need to go and get her, or I'm gonna point this shit out. I don't give a fuck. People really have a real life outside of here. Now, when I get bored and I ain't got nothing else to do, yeah, I get on this motherfucking cut up and cuss and all that extra shit. But other than that, I don't give a fuck about April enough to sit up here and be like, okay, well, you lied on me. Now I was, because everybody knew it. Everybody was asking me, why you still fuck with her? Why is you still fucking with her? I wouldn't fuck with her. She said this and that and that. This and that. You heard it for yourself. I wouldn't fuck with her. I wouldn't fuck with her. They said it 10,000 times. People I fuck with and people I don't motherfucking fuck with have said it. But I still said no. When I get ready to cuss a bitch out, that's when I'm a cuss a bitch out. And when she played her card with me, is when you came to me and thinking that you getting ahead of something because you're telling me that you talk to a bitch that I really don't give a fuck if you talk to her or not. But you went on further to lie to me. Some extra shit that I have also talked to April about behind the scenes. I also told her, you need to stop lying. The lies you tell is miniature, but it makes a motherfucker not trust you. That shit is unnecessary. I literally had to say that. So when a motherfucker come out here talking about, and why she do this and why she treat her like that, because she liked it. Now what?
right. I understand. Now, I just take the position that it's the whole. I think she knew. It's my opinion that April knew what the girl was going to do. The girl came in Bree's chat, and Bree did not end her chat until Pizarro went live. So it wasn't like no time in between these two chats. So that the whole chat was set up about this girl hitting the link. It wasn't like Pizarro went live for any other thing than that girl told her in Bree's chat that she wanted to drag you. Now, in April, yes, that she hit Pizarro up in Bree's chat, and Pizarro went live to let this girl have her say about whatever she wanted to about you. Now, Pizarro says that's why I started this live, because Pizarro said that in the start of the live. She said, so y'all have her to thank. So it's like April, I just feel that April knew. I feel that April saw her say that, set that up in Bree's chat,
She
and
knew, ain't
brought
no
her
fear,
ass
you know,
over there,
baby.
and then acting like, oh, she's over here, but I don't know what she's gonna say. I told her not, but if she didn't know what she was gonna say, why did she keep on saying, I told her not to do this? I told her not to do this. Well, you didn't know what she was gonna say,
Because
so how
you
can you
told
tell her
her
not to
so to
do
beat
this?
me.
Yeah, she kept on saying, I told her not to do this. Why are you doing this? I told her not to do this. Well, then you knew she was going to do it. See, it's a bullshit for me.
But I'm still trying to see what she was doing. I if I missed it, let me know. Cause I did put down the phone and start back cooking my I had some ribs in the oven.
Child, we
So
all missed it because I want to know what the fuck she was going, what she was doing as well.
Mhm.
What did she do other than let people know that April be out here sending messages that you send to other motherfuckers? That's what she did.
Well, you all enjoy your day. I gotta go. Okay.
Bye, Kwani. Thank you for coming up. I
Thank you.
appreciate
You're
you.
welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, Deanna. So I was just running over that, and everybody is like giving you guys a hands up and for that Sean Bradley thing because you wasn't backing down and shit. I was like, oh, Deanna's at 10, and then shit, you amped up some more. I was like, oh my god, that was a drag session that we needed so badly over here.
hold on 1 second. I gotta ask somebody. So my bad. I ain't talking to you out loud. Ronnie Q, my bad. I ain't talking to you. I'm trying to type chat text, girl.
You
Hold on.
you
Am I here?
in the chat, yeah, you here.
Oh, I was texting somebody. I was trying to see something. I wasn't talking to you. Talking about hold on.
Oh, okay. Well, that's it, Deanna. I just wanted to. I'm glad you came up to share your point of view, but I think everybody's on the. A lot of people with brains are on the same page on this. Should I say?
They are saying, hold on. Let me see if I get a response. I might have something to say. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So the thing about what Bambi was saying about she didn't that on site didn't know she was texting her on something about Bambi was cyber vixen. She was the troll cyber vixen, so nobody would dox her. And during the time she was on IG, and tons of stuff was sent to her IG DMs, and a lot of stuff came from April and Queen Messy. Neither of them knew that it was Bambi that they were sending it to.
Okay.
So that's how she said that. Okay, so that's where Bambi came from when she was saying she was sending me messages and she didn't know it or something.
And then when Bambi said that, uh, it stirred something in April that April wants to cuss her out. So do you think that wanting to cuss her out and getting tough with Bambi in the chat is because she didn't want Bambi to reveal the shit she had been sending Bambi,
Probably not.
not knowing it was
Probably not,
Bambi?
because I ain't know nothing about that.
Okay, so that's what made the menopause go away for about 5 or 10 minutes on that panel to cuss out Bambi because he didn't want Bambi to bring that shit up. Oh shit! Do not bring that shit up. Okay, but
Well,
thank you for
somebody
that.
got one. All right, Randy Q. I just kind of
I
get on
appreciate
back
it.
here because I got to go get some stuff and order. My hose is out of line.
Yeah,
Y'all
to
have a good day,
get them
boo.
bitches in line. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Well, okay, people. We've heard from Deanna, we heard from Kwani, we heard from Cruiser, and I think that that's it and that's all. I think that it's laid out here for you clearly and concisely, and we all can see exactly what is going on in this situation. So, you guys may want to take this script to Tyler Perry. You know, I'm not a big fan of Tyler Perry scripts, but goddamn, even Tyler Perry can do better than this bullshit that y'all put out of here. Ciao, goodbye. Thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate you guys for coming out. You can cash out $ Ronnie Q if you want to cash out. And I really appreciate you guys for being here. And have a great day. And I would, and some Bree said that she thinks that April is going live today. So if you want to hear some more spin on the story, you might want to set your reminders or tell somebody to holler at you if she goes live. All right. Bye bye. Bye bye.